Hi, my name is Tracy Nguyen. I'm part of the Youth Advisory Group at Weston Library. Today we have a very special guest with us, Brinda Sampathkumar. She will be telling us a few stories about her life and experiences at the Weston Library. So Brinda, when you think about your childhood, is there something that stands out in the Weston community?
I grew up in the town of Weston, and I remember I went to H. Alexander, which was a lot different than it is today. There were a lot more portables out there, and we had a lot of fun events there. I remember seeing a screening of E.T. when it came out with popcorn and posters and the whole 9 yards. And we had corn roast and little carnivals and things like that. It was very much a small community, small town feel to this area. I also remember coming to the library a lot. It was probably the first place that I was really introduced to books and to even videos and things like that. They used to have programs where you could borrow cassette players.
Yeah.
And even little toys that you could even, if you wanted to play with doctor's kits and things like that, you could just explore the world that way.
So relating to the library, do you have any early memories of the Weston Library?
I do. My parents took me to the library at a very young age. I would come here for preschool, and some of the things that we did were we would do things for Halloween, for example, and we all got dressed up, and we had little parades around this room, in fact. And it was a lot bigger back then. I actually have a picture of my friends and I from back then. I'm the one right here, little princess girl. I honestly don't remember who the other kids are. I do have friends who I've stayed in touch with who did grow up in Weston with me, but maybe I just don't recognize them in their outfits here. I was also part of the reading program. Summer reading program.
Great. And how was that?
It was good. I think they still have it at the library. They do. I enjoyed it a lot.
Do you have any specific experiences related to the summer reading club?
I remember most about learning really how to focus on what you were reading. It's funny because you don't think you're going to apply those skills in the rest of your life, but once I was an undergrad, realized that those things can be applied when you're in university. And I remember just all the different creative little themes they had every summer. And I think there was a space theme once, and you had stickers. And if you read certain books or got certain questions right, you got certain points and stickers and things like that. It was a lot of fun.
Right.
It was a good experience.
Yeah, so it seems like the summer reading club has made a really big impact on you.
I think it has, yeah, definitely.
Right. So the library staff has told us that 3 generations of your family have used the Weston branch. So do you think you could tell us what role the library plays in your family and how has it changed over the years?
Sure. Well, with my parents, they would come here, and they still come here, and they speak multiple languages. So some of the things they like to do is access literature, magazines, and movies in languages that are from their country of origin. For my niece and nephew now, it's a place that they love to come to. My nephew is actually turning a year old in a couple of days, and I know my mom and my dad have brought him here a lot. My niece attends a lot of the programs here. She's three years old now. So I know she has her favorite teachers, just like I did when I was growing up here. And she loves going to the library. She was, in fact, asking to come with me today, and she knew I was coming, but I don't think I could bring her.
Right. So it seems like the Weston Library has made really big history. Like it's made a very big mark in your family's history.
Oh, definitely.
So what is it about the Weston Library that keeps your family coming back?
I think it's the people that work here. We've gotten to know a lot of the staff over the years. Sharuka is someone who works here, who I know that my parents speak to a lot, and I speak to a lot. And there's just always been this community spirit and atmosphere at the library. You always felt like it was a place that you could come to and feel welcome, and a place to go to after school. And, at times when I was old enough, I would be part of the tutoring program that they have here. So there was always something to do, there was always something to learn, there was always something to explore at the library. So I think that's what's kept us coming back generation after generation. We want to have those experiences shared with now my niece and nephew and future generations of the family.
Right. So it sounds like you've made a lot of contributions in the Weston Library. You've attended a bunch of programs. Do you think there's anything that Weston Library has given you in return? Do you think you've received any positive things from the Weston Library as well?
Oh, definitely. I'm actually doing my graduate studies now, apart from working and doing other things. And I really feel like it was here at the Weston Library that I really fell in love with books. And it's definitely going to be a place that I carry with me for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Brinda, for sharing your stories with us. They're very interesting, and it really is awesome to know the differences and how positive the Weston Library has been in your life.
You're welcome.